Hey guys, this is just some footage from the latest Dark and Darker playtest number 4. I'm hoping that some of the tips that I can put into these videos help some of the newer players, especially those that have a bit of trouble with PvE. For example, you'll see me face check a mob or walk right up in its face, and then pan the camera left or right and move away instead of backpedaling. Strafing is just a lot faster than backpedaling, and it's a good habit to get used to. I'm really not used to the battle axe or the starting weapon with the Barbarian. That's why I've swapped over to the Quarterstaff here, and pretty much from here on that's all I use. The strength in the Quarterstaff really comes from the movement speed. Barb does have a low movement speed to start with, so lowering that even more with two-handed axes can feel real sluggish. Once you start to stack additional physical damage, the Quarterstaff really starts shining. One of the only issues I have with it at the moment is the hitbox can be a little weird. So when you're swinging, it actually is for the full length of the Quarterstaff. There are times where the butt end will connect with the wall even though your animation is swinging to hit with the other end. It also has a really nice block animation, which you'll see here in a moment, which just really helps in a sticky situation. Throughout the playtest, I mainly focused on Fighter and Cleric. I went Barbarian in playtest 3, so I wanted to give some of the other classes a go, but to be honest, I think the playstyle of the Barb just suits that really in-your-face, aggressive playstyle. Lots of health, it's just lots of fun. Playtest 5's just been announced though, and I think it'll be focusing on Cleric for that playtest, some solo Cleric runs. I really do think that Cleric is one of the stronger classes, especially once you get gear, and now that we're starting to see a meta-ish shift towards physical damage reduction, I really think that those are classes that can do a combination of damage, so not purely focused on physical or on magical. I think they'll see a lot of success in the upcoming playtests, especially with all the versatility. Quick little hint here, usually with Barbarian and towards the end of the playtest I was running Quarterstaff with a hatchet offhand. The hatchet offhand is just so much quicker to use when blasting some of these pots, and the swing speed and swing arc are a lot better in either type scenarios or when you're trying to deal with runners like rangers and rogues. You'll see I hugged the right there, the trap is on the left hand wall. You can go around the outside of the floor traps as well, which I think you saw a little earlier in this video. Fortunately, if you fear mobs away with the shout on Barb, I took a really unnecessary hit there. You often need to use the other ability as well just to catch them. You can see here I was just checking out the alternate exit. On Goblin's Caves there's 3 escape portals, and there's a 4th escape which is up this entrance here. At this point I hear there's someone equipping a bow and then swapping over to a bandage, so I'm just quickly looking around to assess where they might be. I was considering going up there to go towards the Lion's Head chest up there and then just taking the house shrine, but now I know there's a ranger around, I've decided to just pot up, take it easy, make sure there's no one behind me, as someone has, there's been a few times people have been hiding behind that barrel and they just pop out. Not that it's much of a problem when you get ambushed with a Barb and a Quarterstaff, because most of the time your move speed is actually pretty competitive to almost all classes, except for rogues and rangers running away with nothing equipped. See there, the ranger just came out to try and shoot me. I have no idea from where, but I did hear this guy who unfortunately takes one to the head. Thought he had nothing, but then I realised, hang on, that guy's not wearing a padded jerkin, so nearly missed the looting opportunity, but even then, this guy had nothing. You get a really nice portal spawn here. Although, as soon as I pop this portal, I hear some bare footsteps. Someone not wearing boots, and then the sneaky little ranger that hit me before comes out of a dark corner. Although I get the hit there, you can see that the quarterstaff and the animation that I was talking about earlier connects with the wall, so unfortunately I can't get him and I don't feel like chasing him. So I head back to the escape portal to camp him out. Decided to hang around a little longer, maybe someone else will come to the sound of the portal, or maybe this ranger will be silly enough to push right up to the portal. Figure I'll get him a couple of throwing axes. These do a lot of damage. The guy did pop his rations and a bandage, but to be honest, I think a ranger's health somewhere around 90. 3 of those Francescas with the axe mastery do roughly 35 damage, I believe, or 30 damage each, so it's got a lot of damage. So I ended up just deciding to extract here and not waste any more time. Anyway, that's it for the first video. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me to make these videos better. I'm all ears. See you in the next one.